who creates the mutants? Were they even created? Have they existed the entire time? And what's going on? Well, an interesting fan theory says it was actually Tony Stark, so we're gonna owe all of mutant kind to Tony. So here's the theory right here. Tony Stark, he is kind of obsessed with the idea of putting a protective layer around Earth, an Iron Man suit, right? He mentions it in Age of Ultron. It comes back again in Endgame. He's really obsessed with protecting Earth and making sure that if something happens to him, there is a suit of armor pretty much everywhere you look. So the theory suggests when Tony snapped his fingers, when he dusted away all the villains from Earth, he at the same time wished for a suit of armor around Earth. The mutant gene was the result of this. So that wave that went around, it essentially burst, creating mutants, unlocking a hidden gene all within humanity. And honestly, it's a theory. I don't want to say it's great, and I don't want to kind of like bash the person that came up with it, which I'm sorry I don't have the source. It's been shared like a dozen times over, and once it's not cited once, you know how it goes. But it's too much to ask for, I think. Like, it's too much of a convenience for me. And also, imagine being like, oh, the entire mutant population, like millions of people around Earth, let's say 10 million people around Earth, suddenly start waking up with the X gene, and it's all because of Tony Stark? Like, you think it's bad they call Peter Parker Iron Man Jr. now? What, is everybody going to be, what, is it the Stark gene? Is that what it's going to be known as? Like, you see what I mean? Like, we need to move past Tony Stark being the central character of everything. Him and Cap, they've had their time. We need to move past that. The mutant gene, can't it just be a mutation instead of him creating it? I'd be okay with the fact that maybe he snapped and then it awakens the mutant gene in more people, but making him the sole reason the mutants exist, that's a hard pill to swallow. I'm not sure I like that one. That's too much for me personally. I know other people, Tony Stark fanatics, might disagree, but that's too much.